everyone! I am excited to share with you how to make this chunky baby blanket. I made it for my grandson. He is due in June and I'm excited to show you step by step how you can make it also. It doesn't have to be this color. You can choose whatever yarn color you want. And it's a very simple blanket to make. I promise it's for beginners. You only require 2 different stitches. So let's get going. Let me show you how you can make this baby blanket. Okay, so this tutorial is gonna be very easy. It's a very easy blanket. I'm gonna make a baby blanket using this Chubby Chenille yarn, and I'm going to use a 15 millimeters hook for this project. You're gonna also need a pair of scissors and also a needle and a thread. All you're gonna do is 2 different stitches for the whole blanket. It's a very easy blanket to make. It's for beginners. So let me get going. Let me show you how to make this baby blanket. Okay, so the first thing to do is going to be a slip knot. Wrap around the yarn like this in your fingers, like kind of like an X crossing it. Get the hook and put it underneath, on top of the other one. Pull it through, and then you also pull the tail to tight the slip knot. Now you have already the loop to start your chains. I'm going to close the loop a little bit, but not too much. Kind of like leave room always. Make all your stitches loose for this blanket. Now grabbing your working yarn with this hand, you're gonna just yarn over, pull it through. Yarn over and pull it through. Yarn over and pull it through. I already made 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to do 33, so 30 more. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to speed up the process and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so now I'm done with my 33 chains. I'm going to start by making single crochet. Don't count this as your chain. This is just a loop. So this is 1 and 2 chains. You're gonna insert the hook in the second chain from the loop. So right here, pull the yarn through. Now you have 2 loops. Yarn over, pull the yarn through. Okay, let's do one more. Insert the hook in the next chain, pull the yarn through. Now you have 2 loops. Yarn over and pull the yarn through. Let's do one more. One more. Keeping your working yarn loose, okay? Don't tie it too much. So just like that. So the next chain will be here. Now you have 2 loops. Yarn over, pull the yarn through. And we're gonna continue doing this same thing until we reach the end. And I meet you at the end. Okay, so now I'm at the end of my first row. Let me show you how to finish the first row. This tail, don't worry about it. We're going to weave it in and stitch it back inside the blanket after. Okay, so now you can see that I still have 1 more chain here, and we also have the slip knot right here. Okay, we are going to also include this. If we don't, it's going to always be a little bump here, and you don't want that. You want to be able to turn around your second row and have a straight edge here for your blanket. So let's do 2 more of the single crochet. one right here, and then the last one in the slip knot. This one's gonna be a little bit tighter. It's okay, it's doable. So you see how this it's straight? That's what you want. Okay, so now we're gonna do one chain, and then we're gonna turn our work around to continue making single crochet all until we finish the second row. Okay, so let me show you how to do that. Okay, so now we turn around our work. We're gonna continue working for the second row, but instead of inserting your hook in the stitch right here, you're gonna do it in between your stitches. Okay, that's so much easier, and it's a very good way to start making a blanket for beginners. So let me just show you how to do that. I'm gonna insert right here, pull the yarn through, yarn over, and pull it through the two loops. Okay, so now you find where the next space is going to be. It's right here. Okay, so you do insert like that, and now you find the next one. It's right here, and you continue to make all your single crochet until you reach the end, and you're gonna continue making the same thing. You're going to do the single crochet all the way until then you reach the end of this second row. Let me show you. So when you reach this end, you're gonna grab here, and you're gonna do one chain up, turn your work around, and continue doing the single crochet. And we're gonna continue doing that until we reach the perfect length. And I'm going to measure it. It's gonna be 36 inches. I did 36 inches width. I'm going to do 36 inches length. Okay, so now it's time to add a new skein of yarn. I'm gonna let you see how I attach the new yarn to the one I'm working already. So there's two ways you can do this. You can do just a simple knot, right, and tie it to very strong together, and it's a good way to do it because especially with this kind of yarn you cannot see it, but I feel like you're gonna be able to feel it. And because this is for the baby, I am thinking that this could be a very nice throw blanket to put underneath and then lay him while he's sleeping. So comfy. So I don't want anything to be too bumpy. So let me show you the other way. The other way is using thread and a needle, and it's just attaching. Like first do a couple of stitches to make sure that you're grabbing the yarn completely, and then just lay the other one on top, grab it with the needle, and do a couple of stitches until you feel it is secure enough and it's strong together. You pull it, and if it doesn't even move, you know that it's secure enough. So that's the way I do it. I like it this way better, but you don't have to. You don't have to do it this way. So now after I did a few stitches like that, I'm going to make a knot and another knot to make it very, very secure. Okay, so now I'm going to just cut it very, very close and nothing happened. It's like you can continue crocheting and continue making the blanket without any problem. So let me just continue doing the single crochet. Okay, one more time, let me show you how to turn your work around and also how to be very careful of grabbing the last stitches here. Right? So this one you might forget to do it because it's hitting in the corner kind of, but if you do that, then this it's going to start shrinking. You don't want that. You want to be able to have a straight line, and it always look like it's not straight here, but when you pull it up to continue your work, this will straight up. So let me show you what to do. Always at the edge, grab this last one. Okay, you grab the last one. Oops. You make your single crochet and you turn your work around after you do one chain. Okay, so you do one chain to go up and then you turn your work around this way. So now I already did one chain. Now where to insert your hook will be here. Don't skip this one. Don't go to this one yet, because if you go to that one, this is going to start shrinking too. You want straight lines at the edge of your blanket. So do this one first, don't skip it, and then the next one, and then you continue making your single crochet until you reach the end of this row. And then at the end of the row, you're gonna do one chain up, turn your work around, and continue making your single crochet until you finish the desired length of your blanket. So let's now hide the tails, right? We have two tails, the one that was left when we first started and the other one that is when we finish. So the way to hide it, it's just to weave it in, okay? So you can either use your fingers in this case, because it's so easy because the type of yarn, this is so chunky. So just hide it the best way possible. This is not a big deal. It's not going to be a problem even if it comes loose, because you can always put it back in, right? So that's the way to do it. You can also use the hook in this case. Might be a little bit better. So just use the hook to weave in the tail. And the way I like to do it is by kind of like swishing directions, okay, but not too crazy, and not don't leave too much space between your weaving, because if you leave space, then you're gonna see this the loop coming loose from time to time. This kind of yarn is very durable, and it's not a big problem to put it in the washing machine or dryer. The care instructions are also in the label, so you can make sure that you buy something that's gonna be easy to clean, because with babies you are constantly having to clean and wash blankets. And that's it. You cannot even see it. Okay, so I'm gonna just cut it close, and that's it. Nothing happened. Oh my goodness, I wish you can touch it. It's so comfy. This kind of baby blanket, it's so good to put it on the playpen, settle it, lay it down on the bottom, and then you can lay down the baby on the top. It's so beautiful. What do you think? It came out adorable, right? Let me know if you found the tutorial easy or hard. And let me know if you have any questions, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until next time, goodbye.